Hi all, welcome to Skillrary. This is Mithun Ashok here. In this video, we're going to look at adding items to the right click menu on your Windows. Like when I do a right click, you have multiple menus here. If you actually want to customize it and add your own menus to this, it is pretty easy and simple. And Microsoft Windows has a way to actually add items to this right click menu. There are three different items that you can add. One is for right click menu. When you right click on a particular file, you would see that there are different options that you get, which is specific to files. The other one is for folders. When you right click on a particular folder, you would see that you have different menu options that you would get. Or when you right click inside a directory or just on the desktop, you would have a separate or a different menu. So for this, all you have to do is do a Windows R and go to Registry. You can open Registry in this way, or in your search option, you can search for Registry Editor. I say open. Yes, I would like to use this app. Once the menu is open, you would see multiple items out here on the left side under computer menu. If you want to add a menu item to a particular file, when you right click on a particular file and if you want to see an option, you will have to follow a different path and then add a menu item to it. If for a folder, it's a different way, and then for directory, it's a different path to which you have to perform the same action. Let me open up a notepad. Right? If you wish to add an option to right click menu for files, you have to navigate to the path that I have written here. In case if you wish to add an option to right click menu for folders, you have to navigate to the path that I have given here. And for a right click menu on the desktop or inside a directory, then you will have to navigate to the path here. So what we'll do in this video is that we are going to add a menu item to each one of this quickly and see if the menu item actually comes out to it. Okay. So the first one that we're going to do is for right click menu for files. For that, you have to go to H key classes root and star and then shell X context menu handlers. So in here, let me open up H key classes root and the star, and you would see context menu handlers under shell X. So if you see here, these are the standard options that you would get when you click on a file. Like, let me go to this and then right click on this. You would get multiple options out here, open with, and then share, scan, etc. If you want to add an item of your own, and then if you actually want to have a customization to it, then you will have to add it to the folder just above it. Okay, that is to the shell command that you see here. Okay, let me come here. When I click on a particular file, you would see open, print, edit, scan, share, and open with. You have these options out here. For now, let's add an item along with this. So under the shell, I would right click and then add a key. I can give any name. Say I would want to add a Skillrary item under it. Under this, again, I would create a key, and probably when I right click on it, I would probably want to say open a command prompt. Okay, so I would say command. Okay, Skillrary would be the menu item which would pop up, and when you click on it, you have to say what is the command. So I've just given it a name command. So under this command, there is a default value set that is available here. So I'll have to set a value to this particular value item. So let me double click on this, and then here for the value data, right, I would say cmd.exe. I would say cmd.exe. Say okay. Do a refresh by pressing F5. Come back to the folder and do a right click. You would see Skillrary item here. Let me choose this option and then click and see what happens. You would see command prompt opening on top of it. This is as simple as it can get. Okay, very simple action item. However, if you right click on the desktop, you wouldn't see the same menu. That is because we have added a menu item only for files. We have added a menu item only for files. Let me close this. And then to add an entry for a particular folder, you have to go to HKey classes root and search for folder and get inside that to add it. So if you see here, let me scroll down to folders. There are a lot of items that you can see here. Let me just scroll down to folders. A, B, C, D, E, F. You would see folder out here. Come back here and you would see shell X, and then you would have couple of items here, which is standard. And if you want to add your customized item, right, it is better if you can add it under shell. I would say right click and say new and say key. I would name it as Skillrary. Under this, I would want to give a command. I would say command. Okay. Double click on this to enter some value. In here, like say when I choose this particular option, say I would want to open notepad.exe. Say OK. Open up the folder here. Right click on this. I wouldn't see anything as Skillrary, but this Skillrary is for opening command prompt that we just tried. But if I go down and right click on a particular folder, I should see Skillrary out here. And if I click on this, it should open Notepad. The name seems to be confusing. What I'll do here is come back here and right click and say rename. I'll say Skillrary folder. Save it. Come back, right click on this and you would say Skillrary folder. Click on this, it opens up Notepad. And if I click on a file, you would just see Skillrary, and clicking on this opens up a command prompt. But if I click on the desktop directly, I wouldn't see anything. To add a menu item for a desktop, or whenever you right click on it and then you would want to see that particular option, right, on a desktop, you would have to add an item to your registry entry under directory. So let me go and find out the directory folder. So come down to directory. Under directory, you are supposed to go to background. Okay. Under background, you will have the context menu handlers out here. Right. Under shell, you would have a couple of options. So let me create a folder out here. Say new key. I would say Skillrary desktop. Under that, create a new key. Command. Out here, say I would want to probably open up Chrome browser. Let me go to my program files, Google, Chrome application, and this is where we have chrome.exe. Copy the path, come back here, paste it, and say chrome.exe. Save it, come back on the desktop, right click, and you would see Skillrary desktop menu item here, and then click on that, and you would probably see Google Chrome opening with this command. And there you go. I hope you like this video, and if you like it, please subscribe to our channel, Skillrary channel. And if you want more and more videos, or if you have requests on the problems that you face on your day-to-day activities on the system that you're using, please let us know, and probably we'll come back to you with a solution for it through a video. Thank you and see you soon. Bye-bye.
If you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.